Sol, Plum Bobs. Welcome to the Plum Bob Report. I'm Becca Hartwell, and I'm joined by...
Danny Reyes, here for the autonomy fails and community chaos. And oh boy, Becca, do we have chaos today. My meme account's been getting tagged non-stop since the announcement dropped.
Yeah, so Project Rene? Not The Sims 5. It's mobile first, and the community is... Okay, they're completely unhinged right now. It's absolutely on fire.
The autonomy said, burn it all down. Like Twitter is absolutely unhinged right now. I'm getting notifications every second. It's beautiful and absolutely chaotic.
I mean, I get it, though. We waited years for news, and EA's like, surprise, it's not what you thought.
Right. So we're diving deep into what this actually means for the franchise, because the community is spiraling and I need to break down the business logic behind the madness.
Exactly. We're decoding EA's roadmap, what next evolution for Sims 4 actually means, whether our saves are safe, and honestly, whether we should even be worried.
Spoiler, some of us are very worried. But we're also going to tour the absolute wildest community reactions, because Sol and what is happening? The memes are hitting different levels of unhinged.
The memes are peak Sims, honestly.
Plus, we're predicting what's next for Sims 4, because honestly, this game isn't going anywhere. The modders will make sure of it if EA won't.
And we want to hear from you. But first...
let's break down this bombshell right now. Becca, walk us through exactly what EA announced, because my timeline needs actual facts before the speculation spiral takes over completely.
We want to hear from you. Submit questions via the web form in the description or give us a call at 747-677-1037 and leave your question. Don't be shy. Our AI assistant makes it super easy. Sol, everyone! Welcome to the Plum Bob Report, your weekly dose of Sims news, community chaos, and build mode breakdowns. I'm Becca Hartwell, and after years covering this franchise, I couldn't be more excited to finally be doing this.
And I'm Danny Reyes, here to provide the unhinged commentary and autonomy fail analysis, Sol, and also, what a week to launch this thing!
Right! Like, we've been planning this podcast for weeks, and then EA just drops a bomb on the community 3 days ago.
Okay, but before we spiral into that, because we absolutely will, let's tell people what this show actually is.
Yes, so every week, Danny and I are breaking down the latest Sims news, pack releases, community drama, mods, builds, basically everything happening in the Sims universe.
I'm the chaos gremlin who literally lives on Sims Reddit and TikTok, so if the community is screaming about something, and they always are screaming, I'm bringing it here.
And I'm the build mode nerd who's been playing since the original Sims launched in 2000, literally the day it came out. I will absolutely go on tangents about swatches, BB move objects, debug items. You've been warned.
I'm not exaggerating. She's got color-coded spreadsheets about swatches. The organization is genuinely unhinged.
They're organized, Danny.
Anyway, we're here to celebrate this beautiful, broken, deeply unhinged game we all love.
Exactly. And speaking of unhinged, we need to talk about Project Rene.
Oh, here we go.
So for anyone who hasn't seen the news, and honestly, where have you been, EA officially confirmed that Project Rene, which everyone thought was The Sims 5, is actually a mobile-first game.
Mobile first.
Not The Sims 5, not a PC successor, a mobile game that'll eventually come to other platforms.
And I've been doom-scrolling my replies all morning, and the vibes are genuinely bad because the community is absolutely not okay about this.
No, they're really not. And I get it. As someone who's been playing since day one and covered this industry for years, we've been waiting a long time for news about the franchise's future. The Sims 4 is almost 11 years old.
11 years!
And performance issues, lack of features, broken AI, why people wanted to hear that a next-gen game was coming.
Instead, we got, hey, so we're making a mobile game. Enjoy!
Okay, but to be fair, EA also said they're committed to The Sims 4's next evolution for PC and console.
Ooh, next evolution. Very corporate. Very vague.
It is vague, but I think there's more to unpack there than people realize.
Wait, are you defending EA right now?
No, I'm not defending the communication, which was terrible, but I think the actual strategy might make more sense than it looks.
Okay, I'm listening. But you've got maybe 5 minutes to convince me this isn't just corporate speak before I go draft an actual riot post.
So here's the thing, and we're going to dive deep into this in the next segment, but EA is basically splitting the franchise into 2 tracks: mobile for new audiences and accessibility, and continued support for Sims 4 on PC and console.
Right, but will that actually work? Or is this just them abandoning the idea of The Sims 5 entirely?
That's the billion-dollar question, and I mean that literally. I covered the industry long enough to know how much money this franchise makes EA.
Motherlode energy, truly.
The thing that's frustrating to me, and I've interviewed multiple devs who genuinely care about this community, is that the community has been begging for transparency, and this announcement created more questions than answers.
Yeah, are we ever actually getting The Sims 5? Is Sims 4 just going to keep getting half-baked updates forever? And can we please fix the autonomy chaos? I'm tired of my Sims mopping during fires.
Exactly, and I have thoughts. Many thoughts.
Shocking. Truly shocking.
Shush. But seriously, there's actually a business logic here that I think makes sense once you break it down.
Okay, but also, I've literally watched my community split in real time over this. TikTok and Reddit are in shambles. Half the people are like, fine, keep Sims 4, and the other half are ready to organize a full riot.
Which is why we need to talk about what next evolution actually means, what EA's roadmap looks like, and whether this franchise split is genius or a disaster waiting to happen.
Okay, I'm ready for the deep dive.
Good, because we're about to break down EA's entire franchise strategy, decode the corporate speak, and figure out what this means for the community moving forward.
And whether we should be excited, terrified, or both.
Honestly, probably both. That's peak Sims energy right there.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay, so Danny, we need to break down this roadmap because the community is confused. And honestly, I get it.
Confused is generous. I've been doom-scrolling Reddit all morning, and the threads are absolutely ablaze.
Right. So here's what EA actually said in their official blog post. They're doing a split strategy. Project Rene is mobile first, which we covered, but for PC and console players, they're calling it The Sims 4 Next Evolution.
Okay, but what does that even mean? That's such corporate speak.
I know. But let me translate. Basically, Sims 4 isn't going anywhere. They're committing to continued updates, new content packs, and, this is the important part, potential engine improvements.
Wait, engine improvements? Are we talking actual performance fixes? Because my game legitimately takes 10 minutes to load, and I've just accepted it as part of my ritual at this point.
That's what they're implying. I mean, the engine is almost 11 years old now. If they're serious about long-term support, and I really hope they are, they have to address the lag, the memory issues, all of it.
Okay, but Becca, are they actually going to fix it? Or is this just another corporate promise we're going to watch them fumble?
That's the million-dollar question. I will say, when I was at EA Play a few years back, the dev team was genuinely passionate about the game. They know the problems exist.
But knowing and fixing are two different things.
Absolutely. And I think that's why people are upset. The community wanted Sims 5, a fresh start, a new engine, all the features we've been asking for.
Instead, we got Next Evolution, which sounds like a gym membership plan trying to sell me on leg day.
Oh my god, it does. But here's the thing, from a business perspective, this makes sense.
Does it, though?
Hear me out. Sims 4 has like 70 plus packs. That's a massive library built over years of development. Starting over with Sims 5 means rebuilding everything from scratch.
Right. Which is what happened with the Sims 3 to Sims 4 transition. People lost so much: toddlers, pools, functional careers. And honestly, the community still hasn't recovered from that.
Exactly. And people are still mad about losing toddlers, pools, and careers at launch. EA doesn't want to repeat that disaster.
Okay, I'm on both sides a little bit. I get the business logic, but also, with frustration, my game takes 10 minutes to load, and my Sims autonomously eat spoiled food like the autonomy said, "No thoughts, head empty."
Yeah. The autonomy is not okay.
Soul, and also, what the heck, you know?
Exactly. So the big community concern right now is Sims 4 being abandoned in favor of mobile? Because that's peak Sims energy, honestly.
Which, to be fair, is a valid fear. EA's mobile game track record is, let's call it, chaotic in the wrong way.
True, but they specifically said Next Evolution is for PC and console. That suggests parallel development, not abandonment.
But what about Sims 5? Like, is it ever happening?
With a sigh, probably not anytime soon. And I think that's what hurts most. I've been with this franchise since 2000, and the wait has just been long.
The memes are brutal right now. My 200K followers are going absolutely feral. My timeline is flooded with skeleton waiting memes tagged Sims 5 players, and they're all chef's kiss levels of brutal.
I saw that. The Sims community is unhinged, and I love us.
Same. But seriously, what's the realistic expectation here?
Okay, so if I had to guess, and I spent years covering the industry, EA is betting on two things. One, mobile gaming is absolutely massive, especially internationally. Two, Sims 4's existing player base is stable.
So they're playing it safe.
Exactly. Innovation on mobile, stability on PC. It's risk management.
I mean, I get it, but it's just not giving the innovation we need, you know? It's very corporate risk management energy, and not very chaotic neutral Sims energy.
No, it's not exciting, and that's totally valid. But here's where I genuinely think the opportunity is. If they actually deliver on engine improvements,
Then Next Evolution could be good.
right. Like, imagine if they fixed performance, added features the community's been asking for, maybe even brought back some Sims 3 open world elements.
Okay. Now you're getting my hopes up, and that's dangerous territory.
I'm just saying, the potential is there. Whether EA follows through, that's what we'll be watching.
So basically, we're in a wait-and-see mode.
Unfortunately, yeah. The roadmap gives us direction, but the execution is everything.
And the community is absolutely not patient. Like, I speedrun the 100 baby challenge. We're talking days, not months. So watching us wait for information is hilarious and painful at the same time.
No, we are not. Which brings us to
With excitement, oh, Danny, you need to hear the reactions, the memes, the TikToks, the Reddit chaos.
it's been wild, like absolutely unhinged.
Let's dive into that next because, honestly, some of these takes are something. Okay, Becca, we gotta talk about the chaos, the community chaos.
Oh no, what happened?
So, like, within minutes of the announcement dropping, the Sims subreddit absolutely exploded. My timeline was flooded. There was this one meme that went viral of a Sim autonomously setting a kitchen on fire with the caption, "EA's roadmap explained in one image." Motherlode energy, honestly.
That's peak Sims, honestly.
Right? And TikTok was absolutely unhinged. There's this trend where people are doing dramatic readings of the EA blog post like it's a breakup letter, and honestly, my For You page is still recovering. Dear Simmers, it's not you, it's our mobile-first strategy. Chef's kiss of chaos.
Stop it. That's so accurate, though.
I know, but here's the thing. Not everyone's mad. My community's actually split down the middle right now. There's this whole side that's cautiously optimistic about Sims 4 getting more love, and then there's the burn it all down crowd.
Yeah, I've been seeing that too. Like the gallery creators, especially being one myself, were hopeful that next evolution actually means better build tools and maybe some UI improvements.
But then you've got the performance rage threads. Twitter was an absolute war zone. Screenshots of loading times that look like slow-motion videos with captions like, "Fix this before you make anything new." People are not okay, Becca.
I mean, to be fair, they're not wrong. We talked about that last segment. The performance issues are real.
Exactly. And you know what's wild? The modding community is already making jokes about how they'll probably patch whatever EA announces before EA even ships it. I've reviewed enough mods to know they're not exaggerating.
The team really understood the assignment there. The modders, I mean, not EA.
Yeah. But okay, wild pivot here, and I'm genuinely asking, what are we actually expecting in 2026?
Okay, so realistically, for Sims 4, I think we're looking at smaller content drops. Not huge expansion packs, but more stuff packs and kits focused on refreshing existing gameplay.
So basically what we've been getting, stuff packs and kits that feel more like content stretches than actual expansions?
Well, kind of, but I think they'll lean harder into community requests. Like, we might finally get that farming refresh everyone's been begging for. That's been a top request for years.
Skeptically? You really think they're listening? Because the community's been screaming about autonomy fails and performance issues for like years.
I'm optimistic. When I met the dev team at EA Play, they genuinely cared about this game. And if they're not splitting resources for a Sims 5 launch, that budget has to go somewhere.
Wait, that's actually a good point, huh?
Right? So my prediction, and I'm putting this on the record, is we'll see at least 3 expansion-level updates to existing packs.
Okay, but what about Project Rene? Like, what's the actual timeline there? Because the community's been theorizing about this for years.
I think late 2026 for mobile beta, maybe early 2027 for full release, but that's pure speculation.
So we're basically locked in Sims 4 land for another 2 years minimum? Which is fine, I guess, but also, ooh.
Pretty much. Which brings us to something I've been waiting to talk about, what we're watching for.
Oh, now I'm listening.
Okay, so I'm keeping my eyes on 3 things. 1, any major base game updates, especially to Create a Sam, because the swatches matter, Danny. 2, how they handle inevitable bugs from refreshing old content. And 3,
And whether they finally fix autonomy, like actually fix it, not just patch it.
Danny, you and autonomy, I swear. Though honestly, my first sim literally set herself on fire making mac and cheese back in 2000, so the chaos is kind of on brand.
Listen, my Sims keep autonomously mopping the floor during house fires. They're literally choosing cleaning over survival. This is a crisis, and we're just supposed to accept it?
Okay, fair. That is actually concerning.
Thank you. So what should listeners be watching for?
Honestly, the community. As someone who covered this industry, I can tell you fan feedback genuinely shapes roadmaps. If people are vocal about wanting life states refreshed, better elder gameplay, actual consequences for actions,
That's what's going to drive the content calendar.
exactly. Which is why we want to hear from you all.
Yes, Soul listeners,
Jump into our comments, tag us on Twitter, tag us on TikTok. My meme account's literally always watching. Send us your wildest predictions for what's coming.
And your memes. Danny absolutely lives for the memes, and same, honestly. The community creativity is what keeps this franchise alive.
I do. I really do. Also, hot take time. Send us your most controversial Sims opinions. And I'm talking actually unhinged. Like, Sims 3 was better unhinged.
Ooh, dangerous. I genuinely love it, though.
Right? Like, actually, pool letters were never that funny. Or, Sims 4 build mode is better than Sims 3. Or, my personal favorite, I've never let a sim drown, which is basically admitting you've never played the game correctly.
Danny, you absolutely cannot just say that on the record.
I'm not even sorry, and honestly, it's working, because that's the energy the community runs on: chaos and accountability.
Okay, so next week, we're diving into something special. We're breaking down the top 10 community-made mods that basically became must-haves, the unsung heroes of this franchise.
Oh, this is going to be absolutely spicy. The mod community literally runs this franchise. I review these things constantly, and honestly, we should probably be paying them a salary at this point.
They really do. We're celebrating them properly, and we've got some exclusive creator interviews that are going to be so good.
So keep your notifications on, back up your saves, and I mean seriously back them up. I learned this the hard way during my 100 Baby Challenge speedrun when my entire legacy got corrupted.
Yes, seriously, always back up your saves. Trust me, I learned this the hard way with my Sims 3 legacy.
And we'll see you next week on the Plum Bob Report, where we celebrate the people actually keeping this game alive and functional.
Until then, happy simming. And hey, quick build tip of the week, use debug objects to create custom wall decor. You're welcome.
And may your autonomy be ever in your favor, or at least make sense occasionally.
That's terrible.
I know. Bye, everyone.
Okay, so Project Rene is mobile first, not Sims 5. We covered that chaos pretty thoroughly.
And the community? Absolutely unhinged. I live for it. My timeline is thriving.
The takeaway? Sims 4 isn't going anywhere, and that's honestly kind of okay. I'm choosing optimism.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what EA actually delivers versus what they promise, you know?
Soul Simmers, subscribe and leave a review to help other fans find us. Tell us your wildest Sim stories on @PlumBobReport. I love hearing them.
Seriously, we want the chaos. Tag us on Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, wherever you're posting your unhinged takes.
Thanks so much for listening to the Plumbob Report, building dreams one tile at a time. We'll be back next week with more Sims news and deep dives.
Until then, keep those autonomy fails coming. And if you get creative with pool drownings, we're all ears.
Bye, everyone, and back up your saves.
Dag dag.